Greetings! This is garthrs, the tireless adventurer, with another episode of Dreadnaught, which I'm still not 100% sold on the name. I don't think I'm going to do that. Let me just show you what I've been working on. Just a little idea here. I try not to do too much without you guys since this is a slow build. If it's like massive building, then I totally will get on it. You know, it is. But this is what I'm looking at, because I've got a lot of recommendations that people be able to access the turrets. And there's going to be 4 main turrets that can be accessed, and that's going to be these 2 on the bottom. There's also going to be one up top here, which I think, been thinking about it, and I think instead of having this like a captain's console here, I'm going to swap that out and make it like a massive, big choo-choo-choo turret, you know, that doesn't fire super fast, but does a lot of damage. Yeah, a lot of damage. So here's what we got. I got this thing right here, which has a bit of fluidity on it, which I'm going to be doing. Magra made the airlock suggestion. I think that's what I'm going to do. And effectively, what it's going to look like is there'll be another doorway right here where you come, you hit a button, this opens, that closes. You walk in here, and then you hit another button, and then this closes, and then there's like a red to a green, and then this opens. And then you can access the turret from here. I think that would be pretty cool. Don't know enough about logic right now to get it all worked out, so I think what we're going to do is build the structure of it, and then we'll just do what we got to do when we got to do it. Alright, so let me just show you what I've been up to. Added a little bit more power. I'm at 2.2 million recharge. As you can see, I've been building a lot. I don't have nearly as much as I would like. Actually, I might be able to finish it now. Let's go ahead and we'll just do 10 on this one, and then I think it's 5. No, it's 6. And then I just put it there like that and go click. That's not what I wanted. Undo. I just drug it to my hotbar. It didn't select it. That was all me. Click. And then it's 4 deep. So let's bring this back down to 4, and we'll put that right there. And now I have 2.24 million recharge. I still gotta line up this stuff on the side here, but effectively this is pretty much as low as it's gonna get, because I have to access this, which means a lot of this right inside of here is gonna be used for things. And the way that I did this is I went to the XY plane. I've already set the YZ, so I set the XY right there, and then I set the XZ, and then I set the XY right there, and then I built this, which is kind of supposed to be symmetrical, up and down, left, right. So this is totally what we're going to do here. You come in like this, and you note that the line goes all the way through. Let's check it on the other side, make sure I'm right here, just in case I'm not. And it totally comes out. So now we're on the light side of the planet. Let's do that. Now, that up there is option 1, and this is going to be option 2. I'm going to let you guys pick which one I go with, because I got another idea that I think would be pretty cool, and I want your guys' opinion on it. Gimme and gimme. Alright, so come out here. Now, the very first thing that we're going to notice is that this kind of hangs out a little bit. So what I wanted to do was come here, in here. Oh, I didn't want to do that. Apparently it doesn't matter. Come out like that, and then select number 2, and then come out like this, which should be all I really need as far as that goes. And this was going to be number 2. Now I got the hazard around that one, but this one is going to have just a little bit different. Come on now, quit being like that. Don't be like that. And what I wanted to do with this one specifically, there we go, is that, and then that. So it kind of looks like a divot. And then just on the inside of the divot, take some red lights, which would totally add to it. Make it look even more betterer. That. Let's fill this in. Alright. And then we come inside, which is going to be a little bit dark for you guys, but you know what? I'll go on this side since it'll be a little more lighter. And I should be able to bring this down. Let's see. I just wanted to do straight gray hull in this area. Ooh, oh, oh, hey, hey now. And this will effectively be where the airlock is on this one. So if we come in here to Plex door, get rid of that, and then go to 9, we'll be able to put the Plex door, because I want to have enough room for them to step out and not fall off of the ship, because especially if we're traveling, it'll be very inconvenient if your crew falls out. And then this will be the green light. So, do I have a green light? I don't think I have a green light. Let's see if I have a green light in here. Lights. Green. Yep. So let's buy 500. Sounds good. Alright. So now we have green lights. Put a green light there. And then we have white hull, which is 7. Go 2 for white. And then bring red back down. And put the red here. And then we'd be going like this, yo. And that's where the other door would be. So 9 would be right here. So this would be the airlock for the other one. So when you open it, this will be on and this will be off. And then when you are ready to open this side, this will be off and this will be on. So big little count thing there. So, and we'll put, basically what I'll do is I'll put the button right here in the floor. I want to put it in now because I got my symmetrical planes. Oh, and something else. You guys have been very active in the comments, and I just want to say thanks. I appreciate that. If I ever say something that makes you think that I don't like what you said, ignore it or think about it a different way, because I always appreciate the input. Sometimes people say stuff like, oh, why don't you do this or that? And then I explain why I didn't do this or that. And they're like, oh, I'm sorry. Don't apologize. Seriously. I am 100% okay with feedback, even if it goes against what I plan on doing for the episode. You know what I'm saying? It's just one of those things. I'm perfectly okay with it. This needs to be white hull. Specifically that. What? There we go. That's what I was looking for. Right there. That's exactly what I was looking for. And this needs to be this one. Like that. That's exactly what I wanted. Right there. I don't know. You know what? Let's pull these back one. Put this one right here. And the green one are right here. And then we can take this one and this one, and we'll put the gray hull here and here. And then I can put grill over that. That would look cool. Let's do that. Let's do that. There and there. What do you think? What do you think? When this one is off, it'll look like this in here. And when this one is off, and this one is on, I'm hitting R, by the way, in case you didn't know that. You can turn lights on and off with R. And then it'll look like this. So, ooh, that points out that it's kind of dark on that end. Let's go with an additional red here. Just kind of light that, just to light that up. Yeah. And then when these get turned on, when I turn them on, hey, baby. Oh God, you're so handsome. This is weird. There's a light at this end, and then when these go off, these of course will go off as well. I think that will work. I think that will work. I think that will totally work. So we have to set up a button so that when this one is turned on, it does two things. First, it closes this, turns off the green light, turns on the red light, then opens this. So you'll hit the button, and all that will happen at the same time. And then when you get inside here, you'll hit the button wherever I'm going to put it, which is probably going to be right here. It'll go through a thing where it turns, or it shuts this door, and then half a second later, it turns on the green light as it turns off the red light, and then half a second later, it'll open this. So basically, you hit that button, and it'll go flick, flick, and it'll just open up fairly quickly. And that is option, this is option 2. I like this one, because when you come out through here, you'll be able to access the turrets wherever they might be, yet this is still protected from fire blasts and stuff. And then option 1 would be this one right here, which is a little more well lit, and we won't see any different colors until we get inside the airlock. Does that make sense? Okay, so now to discuss something before we get to building the turrets. These are our two options, by the way, option 1 and option 2, so feel free to give me your feedback on those. Before we get into discussing the turrets, I want to bring up my vent mentality, what I was thinking when I came up with this. Now in the back, we have effectively what is our heat exhaust port. Now several people in the comments have pointed out there's not really air in space, it's kind of a vacuum. However, when heat dissipates into a space that's cooler than where it is, that's like the heat radiation. And since space is a vacuum, the temperature in the vacuum will never go up, therefore the heat will continuously dissipate, well, basically indefinitely, because you can't heat space since there's no air molecules. But the radiation, heat radiation itself, just kind of travels. So what I basically am planning on doing is connecting all of these heat ducts and these different vents that I'll place like this all over the thing. I'm going to duct them so that they all run to this central core, which is going to be the main exhaust point for the heat of the aircraft. Now, the significant thing with this is some missiles are heat-seeking. This isn't actually going to generate heat. So what I wanted to do was come in here with some blast doors and have like a switch where I can actually turn that off. And effectively what it'll do is it'll kill that huge heat source. Role-playing, pretending, you know, because that's what I do. I'm a freaking weirdo. Yeah, I know, role-playing. I'm Captain Garthrs of the starship, whatever my name is. But anyways, yeah, so I just wanted to cover that real fast. These will eventually all be hollowed out, and because right now they're not hollow at all. Let me go ahead and just turn this on. They're like not hollow at all. You can see there's one little spot in here, but what effectively I'm going to do is run through all of these and vent them back this way, and there will actually be ducting that you can walk around in with access, you know, maintenance accesses and stuff like that. I'm going to completely trick this thing out. I mean, it's going to be so freaking detailed, it's going to be ridiculous. My mom and dad would be like, why didn't you do this in school? I'm like, you shut up. I'm 40 years old. Get out of my house. Yeah, I won't really tell them to get out of my house. So they never come see me. So I'll just say, hey, Mommy, I love you. Anyway, yeah, but that's totally what we're going to do with that. There's going to be several points in here that are going to have like service ducting and stuff like that we could totally run around in. And that, I think, is going to be the fun part of this build. This big monstrosity that is a structure was fun to build, but now I get to detail it, and I'll be super happy. So I'm definitely going to probably put another one that comes around from the bottom and then arcs up over here, and then this main heat tube will run down this way with a ginormous turret straddling it, and it'll probably run back up into this thing. That's what I've decided that this is probably going to do. I would really like to work on that a little bit more, probably in another episode, but I just wanted to bring it up that the mentality that I had when I made the heat venting system, it was just that. It's what I kind of thought would be the appropriate ventilation system for an aircraft of this size, generating so much heat. Because if you didn't vent it, eventually you just cook everybody inside your spaceship, and you'd have like pirates and junk that would be like, do you smell that? It smells like chicken. Somebody must be doing a barbecue. Nope, that's my entire species dead inside the ship. Oh, and I ported this over into a creative world. Missiles will fire out of here. Yes, I enjoyed it thoroughly. I took out a pretty good chunk of pirates before they took me out, but I didn't have any protection from missiles or anything, so I basically got rocked. So we'll have 4 main turrets down here and 1 big turret up there. So until we get our turret choices made up, I figured what I would do is come up with a couple of turrets of my own. Now I got a Bobby AI I need to grab. I already got my ship cores. Got my cannon computers. And Magram found out for me, thank God, before I recorded this video, that beams work or do not work against missiles very well. So I'm going to go with a cannon computer. And the first thing I'm going to do, I need faction blocks. I'm still within shop range. Dig-a-boosh. Grab a couple of factions. Let's just buy 5 for now. And that should do it. I should have plenty of shields on my person. Yeah, I should have plenty of shields for my turrets, I should say at least. So let's first thing, ooh, what the heck was that? Oh, I'm in the ship. I can't plop down it. I can't plop down a thing if I'm inside my ship. There we go. Up here we go. All right, and jump out of this. And then effectively what I'm going to do, this is my core that I used to jump out of. But I thought this was pretty cool looking, man. When it shot up, they looked really good. They're like, and then because they're heat seeking, they did what they were supposed to do, which was attack. All right, so this is going to be our front turret, which is going to be slightly smaller than the rear turret. So we're going to go FR, C, which is cannon to cannon slave, and then anti-pirate. And then we'll just put this one to 001. And it can go on either side. So effectively what we're looking for, and I'll show you exactly how the best way to build a turret, in my opinion, is to shoot that. And then you get locked in, and then you go into build mode. So you know exactly what space limitations you have. Don't that make sense? Did I ever connect this to anything? Let me jump out of here for a second. Like that. There we go. R that in here, and then fly up here, because I'm pretty sure... Yep, I did connect it. Alright. It didn't look like it was that big. A little bigger than the default, I guess. And that's what I was going for, just a little bit bigger than default. These are going to be slightly smaller than the ones in the back, like I said. So let's jump back in here, deselect that real fast, and then jump back in here, go into build mode. And this is going to be our forward portion. Now, the reason that I'm building this the way I'm building this is so that it can be accessed and controlled from inside the bigger vessel. So let's take our Bobby AI right there. And we're going to do our Bobby AI first, right there. And then in the back, I'm going to take our faction module and drop that right there. Just like that. And now we have plenty of space. We have space this way, we have space that way, we have space this way, and we have space that way, which I'm probably not going to use. I might swap it around so that it's longer than it is tall that way. But we also want to put things where we can easily access them if need be. So first cannon computer is this. This is split, unset, unset, unset. Let's put the first cannon computer right here. Well, I want everything where I can access it from the underside, and the second one here. Alright, now we're going to do some shield work. Shield capacitors. Let's go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That should be, that leaves room for a hull. So let's totally do that way. Deselect that. So that's 6 total across. Like that. And let's go back to 3. That leaves me plenty. We'll go back 3 more. Leaves me plenty. Totally do that. 4, 5, 6. Perfect amount. Perfect. So let me drag these down, the rechargers. And we're just going to put those right on top. I don't know I'm going to have enough. Nope, I'm not going to have enough. I don't like having those things. Uneven. That's a recharger. Let's see if shop has any. I doubt they do, but still, let's look. Ship. Shields, recharger. I just need 1 recharger. Oh, they got a lot in stock. Ooh, and I got money. Let's buy 1. And then let's buy 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 times 3 times 2. So that is 36, 37, 38 is what I want total. So let's buy 36. And then we can do this. And then this. Oh, perfect. Oh, that is beautiful. I love it. Now, these things are going to run off ship power. And the fact that they stick out so far, they're probably going to be occluding into the ship sometimes. But that's fine. I'm fine with it. Totes fine. All right, so let's just to supplement their power usage so they're not going crazy. Let's go... Let's go 6. I think 6 will do it. No, 1 less. 5. Total. Like that. Yeah, I'm totally going to bring it down because I don't want it that. I don't want it that fat. And now we're going to encase this in black hull. That should totally work. Because the weapons themselves are going up top. I want that and that. This, this, and this. 9. Oh, that's not what... You guys were probably like, no, it's not you're on 10, God, what are you doing? Stop being stupid. I can't help it. I can't help it. It's entertaining to be stupid. Do that. And... do I have any power bank? Plenty. Thank you. 9. Put that right there. And this be 3, 4, 5. This way it's self-sufficient to a degree. You notice when I went outside the box it turned pink. That's exactly what you want to see. When you see it turn pink, you know exactly you've gone too far. You know exactly what you did wrong. Alright. So there. Now we have a fairly significant power recharge rate. It's trying to do something. I don't know what's going on there. Oh, I guess it's using the ship's power capacity as well. That's pretty cool. Alright. So, up here. I can't get a good eyeball on that. There we go. And we'll have it come right down the side here. Just like that. And then in the front, I'm going to put the gray to kind of stand off the front from the rest of the things. There we go. Perfect. There we go. And then we'll carry forward that black hole to right there. Break it up just a skosh. There is definitely a reason why I'm leaving this stuff open in the front, because death is always red. I don't know if you're aware of that or not. Let's see. Alright, so this is going to come up like this, and left like that, left like that. 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Alright. Now, we'll get our cannons out. Where are those puppies at? There they are, cannon barrels. We come downstairs. We come down here and select the right one as the primary. Select and bring it out like that. And then we go back. Now, like I said, you will definitely be able to use your own ship's power when you do this, so I wouldn't be too concerned about it. And we're going to cover up the back ends there, so I wouldn't worry about that either. And then we just do that. And that. Ah! Okay. So that is the one. This will be the main cannons that fire. Actually, you know what? Let's do this one and this one. And gonna have 5 that fire and 5 that support. So there's those, and then we'll do one more. It's actually connected. And then this one will come up. Alright, so I have 1, 2, Shift V. So those 6 actually will fire properly. And if this works out the way I think it will, it'll look beautiful. Alright, so now we come down and select the left one. And it's going to be the bottom one on the inside and the bottom one on the top, plus 2 more. Select that puppy. And select this one, and this one. If I go to T, I need to do basically 42 more, which is totally possible. So I can go here. And here. Because the way that these are set up, these 2 will fire, and these 3 will not. So now we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and I can bring. See, this is what I was afraid of. So this is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. So I can do 7 on either side. Let's go 7, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So we have 82 and 84. So now we have 84 and 84. 84 and 86. How did that happen? 84 and 84. I have no idea what you said. Did I put 2 down instead of 1? I probably did. Alright, so 6. There we go. And this goes in to there. This goes into there and there. And there. Now these hull blocks right here have less armor than the regular hull block, but having them exposed, in my opinion, looks kind of cool. So that's what I'm going to go with, because I am really good at making decisions. All right. Or I don't like the way that looks. So let's do that right here. And this right here. That looks kind of stupid. Let's try this. That worked a little bit. Kind of like it. There we go. Do that one right there. Black right down along this way, which will break up the color a little bit. Yeah, I'm just like playing around with it right now because I don't have the ability to do what I wanted to do. So I think breaking it up like this will probably be nice. It didn't come together the way I wanted it to. I kind of wanted it to look like a tri-barrel, but it's not really doing that. It's not really doing that. I don't know why, because it's a jerk, is probably what it is. Black. This is not working out the way I thought it would. This is actually kind of frustrating. You know what I could do? This would make everything better. Delete. Actually undo. No, I don't like that red at all. That red is bad. 5. Lighter red, maybe? No, it looks too patchwork. Man, that looks so patchwork, it's not even funny. Looks way too patchwork. There we go. Yeah, I guess. I can't get it. That's the hardest part right there. There we go. And a lighter red. No, not lighter red. I think that's actually pretty cool. Let's jump in here. And we'll select this, and we'll take... the one on the left will be the lower number. The left is the support. So let's drag it down here to that one. Then we can come around it like this. Drag this down to 1 and see where they come out of. So this should come out of the outer 2. Nope, came out of the middle 3. So we take this one and switch it around. Oh wait, you know what I should do? Make sure that I am not... What the heck? First of all, make sure I can access it. Yes, I can. And I can access the Bobby. That's cool. Let's come in here. Oh, I just shot a hole in my ship, I guarantee it. No, I didn't. Am I actually driving this thing? Yeah, that's pretty good. That's not too shabby at all. I like it. See, it automatically goes into that thing, but this thing doesn't turn. I'm confused as all get out now. All right. Let's come in here again and faction up this puppy. I don't know why it's not moving. Jump in here one more time and look at our weapons. DPS is 4,200, power usage is 6,300. And our power generation... Oh, so it generates more power than it uses. That's good. It's not too shabby. It's not too shabby at all, actually. Actually, that turned out pretty well. That turned out pretty well. Alright, well, I think this is a pretty good place to call it. With the first of the turrets is done, and I don't know what else to do, because I'm crazy like that. My wife is giving me weird eye. I wouldn't say stink eye, because I don't think she's mad at me. But, yeah. So if you just let me know, options 1 or option 2 on the turret entrant points, and I'll talk to you guys later.